Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm not on FPE Urban or anything. I'm just putting some background footage of whatever I play, and I'm just going to tell you some news on the state of the game. Today's video is talking about version 4 of FPE Urban getting delayed. Now, before we talk about the reasons why it got delayed, just gonna go over FPE Urban real quick. What is FPE Urban? It's a 2v6 asymmetrical horror game where you play as a killer and you can kill survivors that are within the FPE universe. But if you're watching this and you're subscribed to me, you already know what Urban is. I live stream this every weekend, and I make videos about this every time I upload. But if you scrolled upon Urban last week, you would see that there is an event called V4, and by the looks of it, it shows a new killer, which everybody suspects is Lana. And for my eyes, she looks like an android. She is smoothed out on the face. She looks like a completely different character in a completely different game. With how she looks like she's gonna be one hell of a killer. The update originally was gonna come out in 2 parts, where there was gonna be a killer on Wednesday, and then on Saturday there was gonna be the 2 survivors and a new map. But that never ended up happening because it got delayed. Why did it get delayed? Because there is a new story mode chapter coming out soon. The description got updated. The very first thing it says in the description is story mode chapter. Now, story mode chapter wasn't in there when the first 2 events came out, but since it got delayed, it got added to the new post. But from what Mina said on the Discord server, she had said, change the parts on the update and made it into just 1 instead due to time conflicts. In other news, chapter 1 of story mode is almost done. So that is probably the reason why it got delayed in the first place. But that is all we have on the version 4 event update so far. It's just the fact that it got delayed because of story mode, I think, and that instead of coming out in 2 events, it's just gonna come out in 1 event, and that all of this is gonna drop on Saturday, August 22nd at 12 a.m. Eastern time. In other news, I just wanted to bring this up just so you can see what's going on in the FPE Urban development. So Mina said this on the 26th of July. This is a bit old, but she made a poll asking if they could bring back the revive mechanic. I have no idea what the revive mechanic was before. Maybe it was a very early stage of Urban when the revive mechanic was a thing. From what it seems like, it looked like it got removed late in development, but Mina is starting to experiment with it again, and she's trying to bring it back. And she made a poll on the 26th asking if she should bring back the revive mechanic, and the community is really pushing for yes, that she should bring back the revive mechanic. And she explains it right underneath it. After losing a health state, you can go down and crawl. If you don't get revived, you die. If she does bring this back, it could change the gameplay of Urban. It will make it so much more interesting, because I think she made another post right after that saying the reason for these changes is because I'll be buffing some killers to have faster time to kill. Pallets can be destroyed with 1 attack by killers, unlike doors where it takes multiple hits. And she says after that, and I keep asking these because I'm making changes. One of them is survivors that get stunned now lose a stun effect if they take damage. Falling down a height slows down survivors for 2 seconds. But yeah, that's basically it. If you were wondering why V4 was delayed, that is the reason why. She's adding a story mode to Urban, which hasn't been seen in any FPE Roblox game that I've seen so far, which I think is going to be very, very cool to see. But other than that, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Other than that, I just want to make a quick post about this. If people were wondering why V4 was pushed away so far, it's because Mina is making changes and is adding the story mode. But yeah, again, let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. Other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.